Well, I think the fact that government structures have worked smoothly despite the tragedy and despite the catastrophic flood that we've had in addition since the death of the president shows the maturity of our democracy, and this election on Sunday is going to confirm that. We will have a new president, but I don't expect any major changes to our foreign policy. Firstly, because it's the government that determines foreign policy, and secondly, because we have a consensus on the strategic directions of our foreign policy, which is to be a credible and increasingly influential member of both the EU and NATO.
A year ago, missile shield development was the big question of the day with the relatively recent re-election of President Barack Obama of the US. That's somewhat fallen off the agenda now for various reasons. So what is Poland's biggest foreign policy issue?
Well, funny you should mention that, because actually on Saturday in Krakow we will be signing an annex to the original agreement on missile defense that I signed with Secretary Condoleezza Rice. And this will be an annex to describe the new configuration of the missile defense system, a configuration that we in Poland like more than the previous version. So it's not that the project has been abandoned, it has been changed, and we hope it's going to be part of an alliance-wide defense system, and we are going ahead with it.
When you see Poland doing extremely well, last year economic growth of 1.7%, rest of Europe in recession, right beside the big powerhouse of Germany, where does Poland align itself politically and diplomatically?
Well, Poland has half the population of Germany, but we are one of the largest parties in the European Parliament, and we try to be on the inside track of decision-making bodies in the European Union. For example, just last week I met with the French and German foreign ministers, and together we invited our Russian counterpart to discuss various issues of common concern. Poland is also the author of Europe's Eastern Partnership project, which is to say extending the possibilities of integration to our eastern neighbors. And we also support the modernization of Russia, both technical but also institutional modernization of Russia.
When you mention your Eastern European neighbors, I'm thinking specifically of Russia and potential development of discovery of shale gas here. How might that affect relations with your largest neighbor to the east?
Well, Russia is a major producer of natural gas. Clearly, if we also join the rank of exporters rather than importers that we now are, the relationship will change. But for Europe's energy security, shale gas is a very good prospect. It's also would be very good for our climate, because remember, 96% of our electricity is generated from coal. If we substituted gas, we would be emitting less CO2. And it's also an important Polish-American project, because shale gas has been pioneered in the United States. It should be quite profitable here, because gas prices in Europe are generally higher.
And relations with Russia, though, can they continue on the straight and narrow?
Well, I think they can improve, because if Russia becomes a country like Norway, which is to say a major producer of oil and gas that sells great quantities and contributes to its wealth, but does not treat this in a political fashion, then that, I think, will normalize Russia's relationship, not just with Poland, but with all of Europe.
Foreign Minister, thank you very much.
Thank you.